This is the part of that I hate doing, but I know that I have to do it because I just made a commitment to document everything, document always. And today is November 9th. It's Thursday, November 9th. It's been a hard 24 hours for us and our family. We lost our dad, my father-in-law. He had a heart attack. He was on a business trip, one of his company's big events. It was in Austin, Texas. And he was slated to be a keynote speaker, open up. He loved these events every single year. AVI Live, it was one of his favorite things. And he was the epitome of generosity, wisdom, knowledge, disciple. He was the epitome of love. He had a heart attack, and he didn't make it in the middle of the night. And this has been such a shock to our entire family. It's been really tough. It's been really hard because he wasn't just a dad to me. He was my best friend. He was my best friend. We geeked out over tech and systems and processes and business. I came to him for everything in life. And he was so generous to give me his time, his knowledge, his love. It is so hard to lost him, to lose this man. But he always talked about Jesus and how much God just wants to redeem us and restore us. And he saw the world through the lens of being redeemed and coming to life from being dead. He always talked about loving everyone, no matter what creed, color, background. He loved everybody. He was a friend to all, and he was a father to all. He saw the world through the lens of a dad, a real dad, because he had a tough upbringing. He had a tough upbringing. And it was God who taught him how to be a son first and foremost, so that he could be a father. And he taught me. He taught me how to be a son. I love my real dad. I was adopted. I love my upbringing, and that never changed. But Brad Dad, he fathered me, he raised me long before I became his son and married his daughter. He walked me through life. It's a hard day. It's a hard day. His legacy lives on with his kids. I'm so grateful and honored that I get to call him dad, that I was truly his son. His legacy lives on with his grandkids and every single life that he's impacted. He was a pastor to many. His life was ministry. There was no divide between ministry and work for him. His work was ministry. He ministered through his work. It was his purpose. We loved him so much, and he fully loved us. Gosh, I can't do this. He taught me how to move the fight forward. He taught me to get back up. He taught me how to kick ass and get in the fight. He taught me not to back down when I know something's true and right. He taught me to always stand up for injustice. And not only stand up, but to get in the fight. When there's injustice, to get in the fight and do something. Get off the bench and get in the game. I'm just taking it a day at a time. I still have a company to run. I still got people to pay. I still got impact to make. And this is just giving me perspective. I know where he is. And he is celebrating. He is rejoicing. His whole life, our conversations was all about what heaven will be like. What would it be like to be in God's presence? And we worshiped and celebrated together because he was excited. It was almost like he could taste it. He could see it. That we were God's hands and feet here on earth. And he saw kingdom in his life. He saw the kingdom in his life here. As he was loving people, nurturing people, shepherding people, fathering the fatherless. Now he gets to be with God. I'm brokenhearted, but I'm also celebrating because he knew that life wasn't just this. He knew that life wasn't just pay taxes and die. This man made an impact in the world, in an industry, and in communities. He was a great man. He was a great, loving, kind, generous, strong, courageous, bold leader. He led well. And I'm going to miss him so much. Dad, give me strength to lead this family the way you led. Give me strength to see people the way you see people. Give me strength to lead a company the way you would have led a company. Help me not back down. This man had great vision. He was the most innovative man I know. He knew how to get things done. Taking it a day at a time. But God is still good. And he has a purpose and he has a mission for each and every one of us. God loves you, and that's what I know Brad Dad would want you to hear. That he is chasing after you. That you can't run, you can't hide where he would not find you and love on you like a good father would. Even if you feel far from God. When you call on him, he is close to your heart. There is purpose and meaning behind what you do and why you're alive and why you're breathing. It is my mission and purpose in life to help you see that. Because I know that he saw that in me and he pulled me up. He called me up. He didn't call me out. He saw what was inside of me and called me up to live it. I'm so forever grateful for this man. He is the embodiment of human impact. Walking with Jesus and living out as a Jesus disciple. He knew how much Jesus loved him, and that's the way he saw the world. The love that he received from God. He saw others with that same kind of love because he was redeemed. He went from death to life in this world. He was reborn. He was born again. And he lived his life with integrity. When it's so easy for a man like that to throw it all away, he lived every day intentionally with integrity. And he made huge impact. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for showing me and guiding me and teaching me how to be a man, how to be a son, and how to be a father and a friend. God, give our family peace. We lost a good man. Let's go beyond.